I just wonder how much are these artists gonna play with Dr. Luke until we're done with him. Like, I don't know. Because if Nicki really gets involved, he got two labels. That's the thing. Damn. Once again on the channel, we've been focusing on heavy on it, shit like that. And so the artists, Nicki's artists, have dropped some music. Now, did we talk about this? I think we did talk about this.
Told that to you. Nigga play around, I'ma send him to it.
I don't like this at all. Everything that Lourdes sings to me is really woo! I can't control my mouth. Oh my god. I just wanted to say everything that Lourdes sings to me is repetitive. So then Lourdes also released her own songs because that was a feature with Tate and Lourdes. Now, if you looked at the credits on any of the DSPs, it's definitely said heavy on it. But I just have a feeling that it became a Tate featuring Lourdes song to say heavy on it because, Lourdes releases, a new song today called Pray. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I don't care for it. Oh, it's still saying Lourdes music. If we go over to YouTube, let's pull it up on YouTube. It says provided to YouTube. Provided to YouTube by Amigo Records, okay? Which is what her music been saying, okay? Lourdes music. So it's really interesting how, and look at all these credits, producer, Asher, that's fine. It's just really interesting, like Amigo Records. Let's go search up Amigo Records. We did this before, but for people who, really need to see every fucking thing, company run by Lucas Gottwald, aka Dr. Luke. What is this hold that Dr. Luke has on the industry? Like, why can't we get rid of him yet? It seems like Kim Petras is fucking locked down. Like, all of her shit. Okay, see, Amigo Records, under exclusive license to Republic Records. Okay? So this is definitely ran by Dr. Luke. What is it gonna take for Nicki to not be in business with Dr. Luke? Like, what is her plan? Is she going to buy Lourdes out of her contract? Is she going to wait until Lourdes' contract with him runs out? Because see, it's like the same thing that happened with the female rappers trying to sign JT and Ice when they was already signed. It seemed like they got her locked down in some shit where something happened and Dr. Luke is like, or they don't want to work together, but Dr. Luke is like, I'm not letting you out. Because then why would Nicki come in and say, I want to sign you and have her dropping music? Like, you see how this shit makes absolutely no sense? This shit makes absolutely no sense. I'm not even trying to do too much, but it just makes no sense. My thing is like, with all of these shits that been going on with like Katy Perry last album, she was getting dragged, right? Everybody who works with Dr. Luke these days gets dragged, right? Because it's like he's a known predator in the industry or whatever the fuck. Then after all of that, Nicki works with him on Super Freaky Girl. Then of course Katy Perry comes back and works with him again. And probably more artists have worked with him. I don't fucking know. He got two labels. That's the thing. Cause Doja is on Kemosabe Records. It's an American record label founded by American record producer and songwriter Dr. Luke. The label is based in Los Angeles, California. You see, Lunch Money Lewis, who worked with Nicki on Trinity Them Girls. Doja, what is that? Planet Her. So you can see, I'll show you, go to album for the Hot Pink album, okay? It says Kemosabe RCA, right? Now let's go to her most recent album. Let's see what that says. Scarlet 2, Claude the Deluxe. Still saying Kemosabe, okay? So she's still under Dr. Luke's jurisdiction. I don't think that she's really working with him like that, but it's like, these niggas just find ways to be like, nah, you still signed to me. Even if you only working with RCA, I got the original contract with you. Now we could do this nicely or we could go to court. And it seemed like she doing it nicely. I just wonder how much are these artists gonna play with Dr. Luke until we're done with him. Like, I don't know. Because, like, if Nicki really gets involved in Dr. Luke's business, like, it's one thing to just get a beat from the nigga. But you trying to take a whole artist, like, I mean, and that's fine. I hope that you're, like, rescuing her out of some, like, situation or whatever. But it's like, that pattern, right? Like, that pattern of, like, Nicki being affiliated with people who are, like, predators, And it's just like, at this point, where we could help it, why don't we avoid that? And so I'm really hoping that this doesn't get to that point where more people start recognizing this. Because, see, a lot of people only know Dr. Luke via Kemosabe. Not many people know this Amigo Records shit, because I never really saw it like that until I started looking at Kim Petras shit. See, Amigo Records. But you see, even on Lourdes shit, it's not even saying Amigo. It's saying Lourdes, right? It says Lourdes on Spotify, but on YouTube, that's where it say Amigo Records. At the end of the day, I'm always going to go by what's being said on YouTube, because you can't really manipulate the back end of YouTube like that. But you can do it on Spotify, because you're going to be working through your distributor, and you can do it in your distributor, and that'll probably change it on all platforms. But YouTube kind of like automatically calculates this. Like, nobody just type this in here. Like, this is some fields, when you're filling out a form online. What's your label? Amigo Records. What's the name of the song? Pray. Lourdes. Okay, producer, put it in here. And so it automatically fills this whole section out. See, auto-generated by YouTube. That's why I'm always gonna go by what YouTube is telling me, because especially if it's a problem, because YouTube is a platform for user-generated content, meaning that I could put your song in any of my videos, but that's not lawful use of it, because I didn't pay you for that. I didn't pay you to use your song. That's why YouTube copyrights it. Yo, you gotta pay. Did you pay this? Like, you gotta take that shit out. Like, you cannot upload, or do content with music on YouTube. That's why. That's why I'm kind of always gonna see about what it's telling me on YouTube. And man, does it never say heavy on it. But you could manipulate any other platform. But yeah, did anybody listen to Lourdes' new song? Like I said, I did. I probably listened to it like 2 times or whatever, and I wasn't feeling it. It's not for me. But